Good morning, students. Welcome you all after a long time. I think so. You also must be have become bored in your house. So I thought, why not we have some lessons in English grammar? I think so. It is required for you. You should know the basic concepts of English. Like what I'm going to tell you now, that you have to know from the very lower classes. That is required for class 6, 7, 8, 9, and even 10. And believe me, it is very important. You have to pay attention and listen to each and every word what I am going to explain and what I have written on the board. Because after my classes, I will give you homework wherein I will ask you to show me the fair copies and also do question and answers and exercises which I will check and ask you also. So let us begin. There is an important chapter which is called as direct speech and indirect speech. Now let me be clear from the concept direct speech and indirect speech. In direct speech, we say that the speech is indirect when the exact words of the speaker are given. जो शब्दों में उन्होंने कहा है, वक्तव्य ने जो वक्ता ने कहा है, वो शब्दों में जो उन्होंने कहा, वो सही शब्दों को जब हम उसको लेते हैं तो वो डायरेक्ट स्पीच कहा जाता है. As for example, in direct speech, I am giving you one example over here. Aman said, Neha is an intelligent girl. Again, I am repeating the direct speech. Aman said, Neha is an intelligent girl. So, in this sentence, we can see that Aman is telling, and what Aman is telling, the exact words what he is telling, that is coming in the inverted comma. This is called the direct speech. The speech which is coming in the inverted comma, where he is saying, Neha is an intelligent girl. Again, when you want this same sentence which is in the direct speech, when you want that same sentence to be converted into indirect speech, you have to remove the comma, you have to remove the inverted comma, and you have to remove the capital first letter which is in capital, and then use a conjunction and make it into an indirect speech. Like in this sentence, it is clear, it is being said, Aman said. After I said Aman said, I have removed this comma. And over here, I have used the word that as a conjunction and then completed the sentence. Aman said that Neha was an intelligent girl. So while making a sentence from a direct speech, converting it from a direct speech to an indirect speech, there are certain points which we have to remember. Firstly, now from the example I have made it clear that where the inverted comma is not there, that the sentence is in indirect speech. Where the inverted comma is present, that is in the direct speech. Okay. So now over here you see the exact words of the speaker are given in direct speech, and only the matter and content of what he said, that is given in the indirect speech. In matter and content, when we say matter and content, we see that the inverted comma is missing. That inverted comma is removed, because we have just to show the matter and content, what has been said, not the exact words in the indirect speech. And again, I would like to tell you the word indirect speech, that is also being referred to reported speech or narration. So ultimately we can say that indirect speech can also be called as reported speech, and also it can be said and reproduced as narration. When we get a question, write the direct speech in narration form. That means it is in indirect speech. Write this sentence in reported speech. Again it means indirect speech. So this name, indirect speech, reported speech and narration, all are one and the same. This concept should be clear. You should not get confused that what is narration, what is reported speech, or what is indirect speech. All the three are one and same, and the difference between them is just has been put over here by way a simple chart. Okay, in direct speech, the exact words of the speaker are given, but in the indirect speech, or the reported speech, or the narration, only the matter and content of what has been said is put in. The inverted commas have been removed in this indirect speech, in the second sentence. Okay, and the inverted comma, you can see when you write in the indirect speech, it has been removed. But in the direct speech, the inverted comma is present. Also, the first letter which is beginning in the reported speech, which is coming in the purview of the inverted comma, the first letter that always will be in a capital letter. Over here, in this case, it is a proper noun, so there will not be any changes. But if the letter which is in capital, it is not a proper noun, then when we are making it into an indirect speech or reported speech or narration form, then the capital letter will turn and change into a small letter. Moreover, the comma, after the reporting verb, we put a comma. Just as we see the comma, we can understand that before the comma, the verb which is given, that is called as the reporting verb, or we can give another name as an introductory verb. Generally, reporting verb is used. We can also call it as introductory verb. So, as soon as you see the comma, the verb before that is the reporting verb. And when we have to make it into an indirect speech, we have to remove that comma. You have to remove the inverted comma, and we have to use a conjunction that. We have to use a conjunction that and change the tense of the verb inside the reported speech. This is a general rule. A general rule. There are now certain rules which will follow, and of course there are some exceptions to some rules which you should know, which I will explain to you in the due course of time. I suppose I have given you a clear conception with an example of a direct speech, a sentence, and the same sentence in indirect speech. I have made it clear that how you can identify that this sentence is in the direct speech and this is in the indirect speech. What are the general rules and how can I follow? What is the reporting verb? What is the reported speech? What is the inverted comma? All these things which have to be taken care. This is the first stepping stone, after which the rules will follow. Basically, there are 4 rules, and one by one I will come and explain to you.